Playboy Carti is one of the
I'm gonna say it like this. I don't know. I don't understand where he's coming from with this shit. So I'm gonna just play it out and hear him out.
Playboy Carti is one of the most divisive.
You don't understand.
Yeah, I understand where he's coming from.
Rappers in all of hip-hop right now. Although he has this unique style that everybody loves, he also has a unique style that everybody hates. However, despite the amount of hate he receives, Carti still has one of the most loyal fan bases in all of hip-hop. And with new music on the horizon, I think it's cool to see how he got here in the first place. The story begins in the underground of hip-hop as the
only reason he got here is because he didn't drop music. Just like how Uzi got more popular because he didn't drop Return or Take. Just like that.
Of SoundCloud.
Just because him being rare as fuck to find, rare as fuck to get a cosign, rare as fuck to even get a follow from your own fucking, Destroy Lonely and Ken Carson even got a follow from this nigga. So
made it possible for a new generation of artists to gain exposure without needing the support of a big label. And with the platform encouraging independency, a lot of new artists created music that would change the sound of hip-hop for years to come. Among those artists that took over the genre in the late 2010s was Playboy Carti. I can't go in, I ain't ready. He'd have massive hits on the platform with Broke Boy and Fetty. Heavy emphasis on Fetty because that track just goes hard, and because it was the song that would get him the attention of ASAP Mob, which was exciting because Carti had shown a lot of potential pretty early on into his career, and it's always nice when people get their recognition. At the same time as Carti's rise was the rise of Lil Uzi Vert. Uzi was also part of the wave of SoundCloud rappers taking over music, so unsurprisingly they get along.
So my eyes around, my name is
The first track that they'd collaborate on was Left Right. It was a cool thing for fans, but their real commercial success came in 2017 with the release of Woke Up Like This. But for me personally, the most notable thing about this track is that it was the first track where Carti would collaborate with Pierre Bourne. Pierre Bourne was a relatively unknown producer at the time, at least outside of the Atlanta area. And it wasn't even supposed to really happen because Carti just happened to stumble across the beat. And it actually annoyed Bourne because he's kind of like a work in studio type of producer.
Woke up to niggas talking like me.
But yeah, this was the beginning of the Playboy Carti and Pierre Bourne duo. So honestly, I get it, because at least on the music side of things, they really did mesh well together. Carti was such a big fan of Pierre Bourne that he changed the creative direction of his upcoming mixtape, scrapping most of it despite the fact that he had been working on it for years, just to make Pierre's sound and production the centerpiece of the project. A project that would release on April 14th, 2017. It was Carti's debut mixtape, and on top of production from
that shit bring back so many fucking memories, boy.
Pierre Bourne. For many, this was the real introduction to who Playboy Carti was going to be as an artist. The tape really showed who Playboy Carti was.
Hell yeah. I ain't gonna lie, his evolution was needed though. Cause Playboy Carti, that type of sound staying like that till now would have been played out like a motherfucker.
Oh, after that lit, after that lit, like it was good for one more album.
Yeah, he went in the right direction though. I can't blame him.
In terms of musical style, as you got the lean back type of flow, dragged the words a little bit, and you also had his ad-libs, which are pretty iconic at this point. And without Pierre being there for most of the project, I feel like Carti's personality and his unique flow might have been drowned out by like another type of production.
And all the fucking leaks that came out with Carti shit, bro, that shit dragged his it dragged his shit, so he had to switch. He had to switch to the flow, bro.
Leaks carried
the leaks.
The mixtape was a success, and other people were taking note of his success because that same year he would appear on Double XL's freshman list.
Purple 8, yeah, I said that drink.
This was everybody. I'll never forget that day, bro. The most hate that nigga got. Well, no, it ain't compared to a whole lot of Red hate when it first dropped.
Bro,
it was damn near up there though.
He didn't even need Double XL, bro. That's the thing. That shit didn't do shit for him.
Such an odd group of people looking back, I'm not gonna lie.
And if the world ever has an apocalypse, I will kill all of you fuckers.
Anyways though, 2018 will bring along Carti's first studio album. With the release of Die-Lit, it was clear that Playboi Carti was here to stay for some time. The album had double the features as Playboi Carti's mixtape, but it still kept that Carti and Pierre Bourne sound, because Pierre Bourne produced basically every track on this album. It sounded like Pierre Bourne was expanding his musical palette, and that gave Playboi Carti a bigger playbox to experiment with. Also, Uzi and Carti had one of their best songs together on this album. At least if you ask me. To me, Shooter is one of those songs that really defines what the late 2010s sounded like, at least for hip-hop. And of course, the rest of the album was pretty cool too. It just sounded cool. It's hard to critique something that's just vibes, you know? And it was evident that Carti's style was starting to change little by little. He always had this slurred cadence to his voice, but it was slowly starting to become more noticeable. If not in 2018, it would definitely be heard in 2019. This is Earthquake, the lead single for Tyler the Creator's Ego. Technically, this is Carti's biggest hit. I wouldn't.
You said what?
I don't want to say his best feature would probably.
You talking about Tyler Creator's best feature or?
Oh, I was talking about Carti.
Oh shit.
His best feature might be.
Shit. I can't tell.
I wonder how many people actually knew what.
Oh, that one was Solange. The one with Solange. You know that shit he did with Solange?
Probably gotta play it for me to.
You know, Beyonce sister.
No, sister, yeah.
I'll play it after this shit.
Saying like on first listen, cause
wait, he
not
had
gonna lie,
he had a song with her, or are you talking about she did some shit?
No, he had a song with her.
We showed it. I think it was called Almeida or something.
Yeah, Almeida. Then the fucking feature with Trippie Redd. That shit went hard. That's one of his best features.
No, you're talking about
you
know
what I'm talking about.
He took off the streaming platform.
Yeah.
It might be his best feature.
And I know it sounds like a surface level observation to say that, but I remember taking pride in actually understanding Carti at the time. I just couldn't in this verse. And although I get it, it was kind of a sign that his flow and his style was evolving. Mainly because it was more noticeable that this shit was fire as fuck. And I mean, I guess he was technically doing the same thing he always did. It was just a more exaggerated version of it, a bit more pitched up, and it sounded more melodic than it used to sound. But it was around this time that Carti became part of the I Lie About Releasing Music Club. Actually, no, I lied. Carti was always like that. Whether it be the mixtape that took years to release, a collaboration album with Lil Uzi Vert that never came out, or this new...
I ain't gonna lie, that shit would've tried. That shit would've broke the charts, boy. That shit bigger than 21 and Drake. That shit would've beat that shit last year.
Hell yeah.
Damn, boy, that shit.
They shit don't even come close.
Album that people were discussing. However, months became years, and Carti fans became a desperate group of people, and all they wanted was a whole lot of rap. Obviously, quarantine happened, so things were gonna get delayed, but I don't think you understand how desperate these motherfuckers were.
Alright, bro. Playboi Carti. Drop whole lot of red, bro.
They were listening to Mario Judah. Remember Mario Judah?
You mind taking the Illuminati hood off them? Yeah, but oh shit.
He was like a meme in 2020, and that's who these motherfuckers were going to for new music. However, on Christmas night 2020, Carti fans would receive a Christmas miracle because a whole lot of red would finally drop, and they hated it. Actually, I lied. Carti fans, for the most part, didn't hate on the album that much, but the rest of the world did. And even though I don't get the album, I think it was a little bit misjudged. We had been in quarantine for like 6 months at this point. People were not in the mood for Playboi Carti. This is a mosh pit album. This is an album.
No, it was just because of Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi ruined that shit.
I ain't ready for this song.
That you can listen to with friends maybe. And December of 2020 was not a time for people to like hang out. I mean, people were still hanging out, don't get me wrong, but they weren't supposed to, at least not legally. I think
not legally.
Depending on your state. or country.
say
I don't
depending
know.
on the
COVID
state.
it was a weird time.
COVID still going crazy.
Go to the moon. Hey, go to the moon.
As time has went on, people have come around to the album, and some even call it Playboi Carti's best album. Do I agree? No. I think Dial It is way better.
Yes,
but
sir.
I get it. I think.
Really
I don't know. I still don't get Whole Lotta Red. I respect it, but I don't get it.
No.
And in the years since, Carti has done stuff here and there with Kanye and some other people, but I
feel like I don't think a whole lot of red in the equation though. I think it's between self-titled and Dial It, in my opinion.
The self-titled got hella nostalgia. I put it like that.
And replay value.
Yeah. But a Whole Lotta Red. I haven't went back to a Whole Lotta Red at all. In a minute. I can't say at all. In a minute. But I went back to his self-titled shit. But
I feel like it's between self-titled and Dial It for real. Like if niggas bring it, well, I can't say that for everybody. Cause niggas probably do bring up.
Yeah, it's not. That's what I gotta think about. Everybody else's opinion and shit.
I think it's best we get a new Carti album, which might happen soon, or we might get one in like 3 years. Who knows? Honestly, this for all the Carti comments that I've gotten. Make a Carti video. I'm not a Carti fan, man. So, yeah, this is your Carti video, I guess. With that being said, still, shout out to y'all. Shout out to me.
Fuck you. Not to play. Shit, W video, man. Shit. That's what I'm saying, bro. Carti built a fan base off of just being rare. That's it, bro.